Just arrived at the lovely little city of Split, Croatia. What a beautiful waterfront.
You planning on getting breakfast?
Yes, and coffee.
Eggs Benedict.
I don't care about that, but must have coffee.
In this series, we're going to be visiting 3 countries in the Balkans: Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, as well as Montenegro. And we're going to be going to a lot of sites that are popular with tourists and that you're going to want to visit if you come here, and also visiting some cities in each country, focusing on the old historic regions, not necessarily the big modern cities. But I think you're going to be surprised about all of these countries that are just starting to show up on the radar for travelers from North America and have been popular with Europeans for some time now.
Like everything, it is a lot busier in the daytime. So our private yacht just arrived. I don't think I can afford the diesel fuel for it, though. We'll just stay here.
Her brother was going to come over to see a concert.
Cool little boat. And lots of yachts. Apparently some rich people here in Croatia. Croatia is a famous spot to go sailing for sure. Peaceful waters. So I'm not sure what this is, but it's at the end of the little point here in Split. What do you think, Wanda?
Well, we've been wandering for a couple hours, and we just kind of thought we'd walk up the hill to this area, and unfortunately we haven't really looked into what it is, but we definitely will, and we'll tag that at the bottom of the screen for anyone who's interested. But obviously it's an old church. There's remains here, as you can see, the foundations of whatever was once existing. It could have been part of the church back in the day. It's really quite lovely.
So let's see what co-host Brian has to say about it
It's
here.
an old basilica.
Basilica.
And the Church of St. Stephen.
Excellent. And what year?
Oh, that's a good idea. It fell down.
It fell down.
Original fell down?
Well, it looks like it fell down.
Yeah, it's definitely deteriorated.
And now they built a park. It's a lovely park.
Yeah.
Very cool.
This is quite the marina, with a lot of money in it. For Split. We might go up on top of this hill later, not by walking, but there's a fortress up there apparently called Cliffs. Lovely day here in Split. It's not cold, we're here in November, but I've actually got shorts on. It's cool in the evening though, for sure, when we came in last night. Brian taking a picture of me. This is the big bell tower. And this is apparently the oldest object in the palace. A gift from someone in ancient Egypt to Diocletian. The Diocletian Palace was constructed in the 4th century for the ruler Diocletian. as a retirement home. But it is the size of a small town. Big walled city. And these walls are that old and in part incorporated into people's houses and businesses now. So just walking around the old city. It's very cool here. It's kind of like being in Jerusalem, actually. Everything is so old and there's so much history. Check it out. So we're just out here for dinner to Toc Bistro, which is a Mexican seafood place. And we're going to show you what they have here to eat. There's so many food options for Split Croatia. We just can't decide where to go. So many different things. We're looking forward to some really good, unique seafood. But this is kind of a cute little place. Okay, so there are a few things in Croatia, unique to Croatia, that we want to try, and this is one of them. It's called black risotto. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. So it's risotto that's stained with the ink from the cuttlefish, which is sort of like a squid. So sort of like squid ink pasta in Italy. I've never had it before. It's supposed to be good. Not at all to it, I don't think. It's very, very black for sure. Oh, it's hot.
Very hot.
That's really hot.
And what does this do to your tongue?
Well, I think anything I'm touching is going to turn black because it's ink. Really hot.
The verdict?
Is it black? Yeah. That's really
Sexy.
attractive, eh?
And Brian, what are you eating this evening?
It's a sea bass with potatoes and green beans.
Excellent. And just for the record, what restaurant are we at, guys?
This is Toc Bistro.
Excellent.
Toc.
And what are you having?
I wasn't sure what to order because I wasn't planning on having Mexican, and this isn't exactly what I expected, but it smells delicious, and it's basically beef in a sweet and sour sauce, and then to my surprise, there is a fresh gnocchi side dish. So it's let me just give that a try.
I don't think it's Mexican. I think it's Croatian.
Oh, very good.
It's a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, it's
It's a Mexican restaurant, but I don't think any of us are having Mexican food.
No, we're not. This is extremely tender. It's just falling apart. Let me just give it a try.
Good?
Very good.
It's so dark I have to be careful not to walk off the pier here. But, yeah, Split at night. We didn't film too much initially, just because we were tired from the flights and also from jet lag. But tomorrow we're on a long
day trip visiting the 2 largest national parks in Croatia so that we can compare them. And we're going to see a lot more of Split later.